All right, as you may all know, Tsnpd is changing to humble tomorrow, so make sure you speak the truth when you refer to this mother shit. Humble, HMBL, not Tsnpd anymore, so make sure you get it right. A lot of volatility recently, but I am here to help y'all out, here to guide you guys into the next generation of this company. Anyways, Tsnpd, where are we right now? I'm pretty confident that tomorrow we are going to be above $4 because there's going to be a lot of attention. Hopefully we don't get to sell the news, but it looks pretty good on a technical perspective, as you can see over here. Think we're going to hit this 457 level maybe tomorrow, man. I don't know. That's close to, it's actually not even much, maybe a 20% move, which is very capable of doing. So I do think we're gonna get up there, and I hope this is the time that we break out. Actually, on an Elliott wave perspective, I think a 1, 2, 3. Think we potentially hit 457, come back down to test 380 something, and then that's when we will break out. That's what I'm thinking. We could even potentially just cross this trend line and just skyrocket. Hopefully that's the case. You guys are on the train with me. So anyways, like I say, transparency. Besides Tsnpd, let's talk about not humble, sorry. Oh my god, I am like so in love with this company. Aitx. We have spoken about this before, and I think that you guys are all on the train with me with this one too. Again, anything in this video said is not financial advice. Make sure you guys do your own due diligence. But Aitx, I added another 20,000 shares into this one. Sounds like a lot, and that's the fun thing about penny stocks, because it's actually not a lot. 20,000 shares is really $2,000. It's not a lot, but I added that, and like I said, transparency. I'm going to show you guys. These are all my trades today. As you can see, we sold these puts that we closed for a huge profit. Again, if you check the prior video out, we alerted this on our group chat. Today. These are the ones that we closed out, plus 91%, plus 30%, and plus 20%. However, today we did have losing trades. I'm still somewhat bearish, but I was a little too biased today, and that caused me to lose a lot back. Minus 16%, minus 37, minus 57. However, we did end up doing quite all right with our P&L, which is 1,700. We only made $100 from SPY because we ended up losing back from these two puts. So as you can see, the puts that we closed out, we brought in $747, and then here we lost 551 and 255, and this one we made 524. So we're only positive 111. If we don't count the investments, I'm only up $111 today, which is still great. It's a day up, so any day up is great. So this is what I did today. Again, 20,000 shares. Did I add how many? Oh, I actually added 40,000 shares. And I think I alerted Aitx 20, making this 100K shares. Oh yeah, I added 40,000 shares, so that's $4,000. Still not a lot, but for a penny stock, I think that's a lot. The reason for doing so, there's multiple reasons. And the first one is that we hit a demand zone. And as you can see, the prior hits, we produced a pretty nice bounce. Hopefully we break this trend line, hit that 1355 level. Remember, this was close to 30 cents at the beginning, was it? At the beginning of this year. And I think we could definitely see a move up back, because look, we had volume coming up, rising volume, bought up over here, and then the volume down was pretty low. All of this was pretty low, and then here we got volume again. So around here, people were accumulating shares, as you can see from the volume. Remember, for every sell there's a buy, so you need to know, and by looking at it, you see that volume is coming in here. So somebody is, or some corporation or hedge fund or whatever, is buying it up at these levels. As you can see, volume is high, volume was low coming down. So here too, rising volume around demand, and hopefully here too. Actually, let's check on this one. Oh Jesus, fridge. I mean, it's really a not so easy difference to look at, but yeah. Oh wait, I didn't even move. So as you can see, oh, I just realized it didn't even show. But look, 1700 profit for the day. If we're just looking at SPY, 111 as previously explained. But let me bring this thing back down. Jesus Christ, I need to get used to like using this, but it is what it is anyways. So yeah, we got the fresh demand trying to pop above this. Great solid company. I think we have a long way to go. This is an investment for like 5 to 10 years. It's not for now, and that's what I think everyone should understand. Make sure you understand what the investment's about. But one of the reasons that I added today, I was thinking like, what if Steve, and if you guys don't know Steve Reinhardt, he's the CEO of Aitx. You know, I was thinking, why not, you know, have some government contracts? You know, you could potentially, like in the military bases, put these robots just roaming around the base to make sure that nothing's happening, etc. I think that would be a pretty dope idea. Like just around the perimeter of the base, you have a robot just roaming around, making sure that everything's okay, no infiltrators or whatever. So I decided to ask him, and if you know him, he's pretty active on social media, and he seems to reply to most of his tweets. So I'm like, yo, let me tweet this dude. And so I asked, any idea if Aitx can potentially have, or if you guys ever thought of getting into government contracts on robotics? And he says, yup, stay tuned. Pretty short response. So I'm like, but I like it. And I think it's definitely possible. Aitx does have competitors, which include Nightscope, I think the company is. But a lot of these competitors are still on Start Engine or Startup, whatever that website is. They're not really on the market yet. And I think Aitx has a market cap of, I think it was 2. Let me double check this. But they had a pretty high market cap. And the investment into like Nightscope, I think total like 50 million or something like that. I mean, it could potentially be a good one, but okay, yeah, market cap $261 million. So they have a good amount of money. Really hoping that this company makes it into like the NASDAQ. This will be sick. But again, these are penny stocks, so they hold a lot of fundamental risk. But I'm thinking of interviewing this guy. So as you can see, I said currently in talks, or is this a further down the road like proposal? I would love you guys getting into government robotics, and I would love to interview you. So if you guys have any questions, if he does say that I'm willing to be interviewed by you, leave the comments below on what you want to ask Steve, and I will try to ask it in the interview in the case that we are able to get the interview going. You know, some questions I'm already thinking is on whether or not it's in talks. Obviously, if it's in talks already, this is very important information. What other questions do you guys have for him? I mean, they recently had a new production facility, etc. If you have any questions below, leave the comments below. Even on Tsnpd or Humble, I would try to answer most of them. Like I said, every week we'll try to do at least one video that is just focusing on you guys and the comments that you guys provide. Share this with your friends. Share it with your friends that are in Aitx. Share it with your friends that are in Tsnpd, so we could all build wealth together. As for market direction, where am I seeing the market? I really don't know, man. It's pretty hard. We are whiffed in this. Today we made a huge move up because we bounced off of the 50 EMA and also a prior support level. So we're now up on the trend line resistance again. So I personally believe that we will probably gap down at least a little and then potentially rip. I would love to go long down here, but I'm not sure if we will ever get there. And anyone that says that they can time the market is like perfectly is pretty ignorant. But just playing levels, I think we should gap down, potentially rip, but I'm not too sure myself, guys. Let me know what you guys think. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we should have one more leg down. Hopefully here 381, if not here. But I don't think it's gonna move that low, honestly. I think 381 potentially, and then that's when we break out. Hopefully that's the case. As you guys know, there's major stuff going on. Sometimes they don't influence the market. People say it doesn't influence the market, but I personally think it does somewhat, depending on how big it is. Like Japan pairing up with the US to fight potentially quote unquote war, but then there's always threats like that. So it's really hard to actually know how much it will affect it unless something actually happens. So Japan says they'll side with the US to fight, I think it was North Korea, because North Korea apparently like filed missile warnings to the US. Bro, this thing is crazy. I don't know, like people just want to like do shit because of the Biden administration. You know, China also said that the United States is not talking in a position of power, that they shouldn't be talking to China because China does not see them as a threat anymore, basically because of the administration. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Bond yields kind of calmed down a little. And what else? Coronavirus, I think they said something about the new strain potentially being more serious than previously expected, but I don't see that going much anywhere, especially when we had a market run even during COVID when the vaccine wasn't out, because people were pretty caught up that we will recover regardless and potentially restore what we had back then. So I don't see us going anywhere. If you guys, like I say, I always got to promote my platform. If you go to callsorputs.com, you log in, there's a lot of stuff that you could have got in today, which we had a member, I think it was iWin, actually have a lot to scroll up here, but he said that the market's gonna go up because he saw a sweep that one second, this is a lot, and that's why I say come join the group, because there's a bunch of people talking in the chat, and anyone, even if you're free, you're gonna get the help you need within this chat. And we have the public live trading. I did this video twice, man. Apparently my mic was off, so this is my second time doing this video, so just understand that I'm doing this for you guys. I am not making money off of these YouTube videos yet, but I definitely plan to. One second. All right, so he said I was bearish, like I said, if not leaning bearish, and I got into puts, which took away a lot of my profits. But iWin says SPXL, there was a golden call sweep, and SPXL is bull spy. People usually don't get SPXL contracts, so SPXL, if you look at this, SPXL, we got all these sweeps, but the only one that was highlighted as a gold filter, our top filter, was the call sweep. So 78.28 was the spot price. Spot price means the price they got in at while the stock was at this price. Strike was 79 for 521. So let's see what price it is at now. 78.21 is when they got in, so probably around right here. And now it's at 81 after hours. So that, if you guys know contracts, you guys already know that's a good amount of profit already. So trust the sweeps. Again, you don't need to get it, but if you want to get it, you can get it. And the prices are going up April 15th, so make sure you do it. If you do get it, you will be grandfathered into the price even afterwards. And we have a lot of new functions coming. You don't want to miss out on it for a cheap rate, so make sure you check it out. And if you want, alerts are here. And we post whatever we got into, whether it's investments like Aitx or SMFG. I alert all of those here. So check it out. And thank you guys. Have a great day. tomorrow's Friday, so bless up. Have a great weekend. This is probably gonna be my last video for the week, just so that I enjoy my time. Hope you guys enjoy your time. And this week the market was kind of whack. I'm hoping to have a great week next week, and I want you guys to be with me. So come join us if you haven't. I know you guys are pretty loyal fans, so appreciate it. Comment, share, like, subscribe, everything you can. Watch the whole video. Leave it on. You know, even if you don't watch the whole video, leave it on so that I could get view time, so I could reach 4,000 hours. We're halfway there to monetize this YouTube, and I can't wait. If you guys have questions about the best books for trading, check down the comment section below, the description. All the books that I think are great books are below. Best book, volume, price analysis. Check that out, and have a good one, guys. Bye bye.